some graphs. So from that graphs, how we can calculate the different formulas, we'll be discussing about that. Till now what we have discussed, I'm just revising it. Till now we have discussed about the speed, velocity, we have discussed about the distance, displacement, we have also discussed about the instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity, कैसे calculation करना है, न्यूमेरिकल्स भी हम लोग ने बहुत सारा कर लिया है, ठीक है. Now we'll be discussing a topic which is a displacement time graph. First graph, I'll be starting from this. Now what does the displacement time graph represents? So this displacement time graph, we can calculate the velocity from this graph. Okay, by using this displacement time graph, we can calculate the velocity of the graph, and if I reverse it from the velocity time graph, I can calculate the displacement. So how we can do it? I'll be going through the graphs. Just look into it. So first graph is your displacement time graph. So this graph, suppose we have on the x-axis we have the displacement, on the y-axis we have the time, displacement time graph. Or you can do one thing, this I'll be considering as a displacement, I'll be considering this as a time. Okay. Now after this, I'll be considering the graphs. The graph that I'll be using here, I'll be using it for only uniform motion, equal distance and equal interval of time. If I consider displacement at a time, then for the uniform motion, your graph will be a straight line passing through the origin. Okay, straight line passing through the origin. तो इसी ग्राफ में दो पॉइंट कंसीडर करेंगे, ठीक है. One point is suppose this, the another point is suppose this. Mark this as point A. This will be marked as point A. Suppose this is marked as point B. Okay. So what does this point A and point B represents according to the graph? मतलब A point और B point उसका value कितना है according to x-axis and according to the y-axis. I think everyone has got in your geometry how to calculate the values of this A and B. Firstly, you draw a perpendicular line towards the x-axis from the point A. The same way from the B point, you draw a perpendicular line to the x-axis. That is a time axis. Same way, by this we'll be knowing the values of A and B for the time axis. Same way, for the point A, you again draw one perpendicular line to the y-axis. From here, again you draw a perpendicular line to the y-axis to the point B. तो ये represent करेगा y का value for the point B, and this also will be representing the y value for the point A. This too will be representing the value of x, मतलब x direction पे जो उसका value है वो represent करेगा for the point A and B. Now, if I consider that this A and B for the time axis, if I consider this is a time t1, I consider this is a time t2, this if I consider as a time displacement x1, this is a displacement x2. x1, x2, time t1 and t2. This we have taken. These are arbitrary points. Now, how to calculate the velocity from this graph? Like suppose, if I consider velocity, we know that velocity is equals to displacement divided by time taken. Okay, displacement of this point A and B. So for the displacement of point A and B, what will be? It will be x2 minus of x1. Will it be? Final position क्योंकि x2 है, initial point क्योंकि x1 है, तो इन दोनों को डिफरेंस करेंगे तभी क्या निकलेगा? निकलेगा हम लोग का displacement of the point A to B divided by, okay, divided by, it will be for the time, final time minus of initial time, that is t2 minus of t1. Okay, x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1. Now if I consider here, ये जो x2 minus x1 है वो कौन सा पार्ट रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? x2 minus x1, it is representing this part, you see, from point B to C. ये वाला पॉइंट इसके साथ कंपैरिजन करोगे तो ये वाला वैल्यू रिप्रेजेंट करेगा ना, x2 minus x1, ये वाला जो वैल्यू है, ये बीच वाला जो वैल्यू है, this line will not represent, it will be represented by this BC line. Okay, it will be represented by BC line. So x2 minus x1 I can write it as BC divided by t2 minus t1. I will be considering this as suppose P and this is suppose Q. So it will be BC by PQ. Clear? So BC by PQ. If you go to the triangle, suppose if this angle is theta, if this angle is theta, this will be base, this will be hypotenuse, and this will be your perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. Now if you see in a diagram, if this is perpendicular, so BC, in place of BC I can write perpendicular, and in place of the PQ and AC value is the same. That means this is representing your base. So this perpendicular by base. I think everyone remembers the trigonometry value. When it is perpendicular by base, that is considered as a tan theta. This is equals to tan theta. Okay. So for calculating the velocity from this graph, that is a displacement time graph, you need to calculate the value of tan theta. ठीक है, तो थीटा का वैल्यू दिया हुआ होगा, तो उसी से हम लोग रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं कि वेलोसिटी का वैल्यू कितना होगा, एंड दिस इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज अ स्लोप ऑफ द ग्राफ. Clear? This is called as a slope of the graph. So this is how we can calculate the velocity from the displacement time graph. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can connect me on the group. The same way, I'll be going to the next topic. The next topic again is related to the graph. Next graph will be your velocity time graph. Velocity time graph. Clear? So this velocity time graph, ठीक है, जो velocity time graph है, उसी में भी हम लोग वो यूनिफॉर्म मोशन को ही कंसिडर करेंगे. ठीक है, यूनिफॉर्म मोशन को ही कंसिडर करेंगे. जैसे अगर कंसिडर करते हैं, एक ग्राफ ड्रॉ करके मैं दिखाता हूं. So for the velocity time graph, again we have in this x-axis we have time, on the y-axis we have velocity. Clear? Now if it is in uniform motion, the graph should be parallel to the time axis. This should be parallel to your time axis. क्योंकि यूनिफॉर्म है तो वेलोसिटी throughout the whole time will remain as same. Clear? Same way, the procedure that we have followed in the last graph, here also you follow the same thing. Consider 2 points first. Okay, I have considered 2 points. So one point I'll mark this as A, this as B, and if you want to correspond the value of the what is the value of time and what is the value of velocity for this point A and point B, कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे? यहाँ पे तो ऑलरेडी परपेंडिकुलर लाइन खींच के रखा हुआ है. टाइम एक्सिस के लिए हम लोग को निकालना है, तो यू ड्रॉ वन परपेंडिकुलर लाइन हियर. Clear? So this will be your T1 and this will be your T2 and this will be suppose representing C. So this is C. I'll be considering this as D, CD. Clear? Now from the velocity time graph, मैंने ऑलरेडी बोल दिया था कि जो velocity time graph है उससे हम लोग displacement निकाल सकते हैं. तो displacement कैसे निकालोगे? तो suppose if I consider this as a graph, for calculating the velocity of the graph, or suppose calculating the displacement from this graph, you have to calculate the area of this graph. Okay, they calculate the area of this part, that is ABCD part. So if you calculate this area, you'll be getting to know what will be the displacement of the particle. So for that, suppose if I consider the area under the VT graph, for calculating displacement we need to calculate area under VT graph. So what will be the area then? Area equals to, therefore area equals to, as you can see the diagram, it is looking like a rectangle, that is length into breadth. So I can consider this is equals to AB into AB. I have considered this into BC. Clear? And what does this AC value represents? Since if it is having a uniform velocity, I'll consider this as a V, uniform velocity. So V into BC. Sorry, BC will be, sorry, this will be, BC will be the value as B, V. Then this AB is representing from point A to point B, and this is T1 and T2. That means it is representing T2 minus of T1. Clear? Then from the previous one that we have done, it was written as x2 minus x1 divided by T2 minus T1. You can see the previous one. T2 minus T1 into x2 minus x1 divided by T2 minus T1. So this T2 minus T1 and T2 minus T1 I can cancel. What will be left out then? It will be x2 minus x1. And what is x2 minus x1? It is nothing but displacement of the body equals to displacement. So hence it is proved, you see. So area under the VT graph, it is equals to the displacement. So from that means the velocity time graph, I can calculate the displacement of the body. So any doubt regarding this also you can ask on the comment section also, or you can post in my WhatsApp group. So anything you need to ask, please feel free to ask. And today I'll be concluding it here only. I'll be going to the next topic in the next class. We'll be discussing some more graphs related with it. So this much for today. Thank you.